Somebody got where they don't belong, but maybe she'll be sensible. Let me improvise. Open this up. Maybe. Oh, you gonna bow up on me, girl? She says, I just don't want to be with the horses. Nothing against them. Sometimes a plan comes together. You are one fat cow. Well, heifer. Which is a good thing. Now, part two. Just hold her in here in my little riding arena while I open some other gates. And she'll be back with her mates. It's snowing if you can't tell. Okay, gates are set. Buddies are close. Cross fingers. Hondo's ready to help. Pooping in my indoor. Open this gate. Hopefully nothing will come through. It's a really nice snowfall. Come here. It's nice and light. Those cattle are eating. Come here. On a round bale that I unrolled. There's a cow over there. There's shelter. They don't even go in it right now. Oh, we have an appearance. And she's got to check everything out, knock everything over, give it the old inspection. Go where she clearly won't fit, but give it a good try. Sniff around, and then cattle have to come back through this gate. Positive thinking. Or just go right back through. Now to figure out why she got in the wrong spot. That's always the hold your breath moment. What kind of fence did they knock down? I actually think she didn't knock any fence down. I think she just slipped underneath for whatever reason. That's strike two against you, I will just say. That's the second time you've gotten. It was about 6 months ago, the first time, and now she's got a little bigger. But before I pass judgment, I better go check the fence out. Probably can't see real well, but half the herd of cattle are out here on this unrolled bale. It's been snowing for several hours, just nice light snow. They're perfectly fine out here. They could go up there into the shelter. Well, hi guys. Horses checking everything out. So I think we're gonna not call that strike two on that heifer that got in here with the horses. We'll call that just don't pass judgment until you have all the facts. There's up by the water, when I originally did the water, I didn't really anticipate I'd have 7 horses on one side and over 20 head on the opposite side. It works fine, but sometimes they get a little bit pressured up by the water. One's drinking, the push on the other one, and she might have just got pushed through. We'll just go with that. No, not her fault. So we'll just forget about the last time that heifer got out. She was a lot smaller and younger. She didn't really get out. She just got out. Same thing, just kind of on the wrong side. And I don't put up with that much. If they do it often, they're gone, because then they teach others to get on the wrong side of the fence. And if you have enough to eat and drink, there's no reason. Copper's feeling good in the snow. They're coming up to, there's several out there still. Beautiful snowfall. Makes it all worthwhile to live here in the blizzard and cold and subarctic and flies and heat, but no complaining. But yeah, I can't actually see a fence down. I see where a spot where by this water here where there's a lot of pressure that she might have just got pushed through. So all is forgiven. On a side note, since I get a lot of good information on YouTube, and it's not going to show well through this phone camera. Let's try this. Excuse my. These lights have made this little area so bright. I've got, I guess you call them a few pet peeves about the area I ride. One is I can't stand when it's dusty, especially in a small area where it's easy to water it down. Snow comes in, that's okay. This is treated little calcium chloride to help that. Can't stand hard ground where you work a horse, you know, if you can help it. And if you can help it, I can't, especially when I rope, I don't like dull, dark, dingy places. And these LED lights have helped this thing out without really having to retrofit anything or do anything other than just changing light bulbs. These single kind, they're just a regular screw in, like an incandescent. I don't know the specs for sure, but they helped a lot. And then I found these, it's hard to tell because it's blurry through but there's 3 different foldable lights, so you can kind of aim them. And they're a little spendy, more spendy than a regular bulb, but I used to have 100-watt bulbs in here, and it's still, they'd get dirty, and it would just still be dingy because it's kind of high. This here, this is oh, you can't tell it all, but it's got 4 foldable arms. The other ones have 3. This one about half the price of those here. And so far they work just as well, but these might last longer. These LED single bulbs, they've lasted me probably 4 or 5 years now, so they were worth the investment. They're a fraction of the price to run. As far as electricity, the draw on them, I can't tell you exactly, but compared to 100-watt incandescent, they're maybe 30 to 40 watts. So, you know, you got 70%, 60% maybe savings. That's kind of nice too. Not that these are on a lot, but if you can save, you might as well save. The bulbs are definitely way more expensive, but I think in the long run, if they last, and so far so good. So just a little side note. Trails of happiness.